Israeli leaders are condemning a rampage by extremist Jewish settlers on an army base in the occupied West Bank. The settlers moved into the base late Sunday. They set the place on fire, they damaged military vehicles, they even clashed with some of the soldiers nearby. Now, this was the latest in a series of violent incidents involving extremist settlers in recent days. The settlers are upset by attempts by security forces to halt this violence since the Hamas attack of October 2023 that set off a war across the region. Israeli security forces have done little to quell this violence. Remember, a number of key senior Israeli cabinet ministers are themselves hardline Israeli settlers. This includes Itamar Ben-Gvir, who is the cabinet minister in charge of Israel's national police force. However, Israeli leaders, including Ben-Gvir, say the attack on an Israeli army base has crossed a red line. They are now appealing for calm.
הייתה אזעקה, הערתי את אשתי, רצנו למטה למקלט, נעלנו את הדלת, אחרי כמה דקות היה בום שהרעיד את כל הדלת של המקלט. הדלת נפתחה במקלט, ושמענו רעשים, חשבנו זהו, הלך הבית.
כל השכנים מתלוננים על פיצוץ זכוכיות, מאחורי אפשר לראות את ההריסות, נפגעו 3 וילות. פעם ראשונה שקורה דבר כזה בשכונה, סדר גודל כזה, מטורף. מתאוששים מזה, כן.
Where the IRGC fired ballistic missiles, killing innocent people. Look at the massive destruction of the civilian. This is not a military objective. It is a violation of international law. There isn't any military objective near this neighborhood. Only civilians. Ballistic missiles at civilians. Let that sink in.
Mohammed Al-Darbi is 12 years old. He has a message for the world.
يعطيكم العافية. احنا عندنا في غزة في شطحين، احنا 24 ساعة كل يوم بيقولوا لنا في مقاطير واحنا بنروح ما بنلاقيش المقاطير. احنا الرمل هذا ناكل فيش اكل، فيش اكل عندنا، بدنا طعيم، بدنا طعيم، فيش اكل. حرام عليكم ارحموا، فيش اكل عندنا. نروح ناكل بدل الخبز.
that are getting bombed by Iran. It's not their fault what the government is doing. If you hear anyone make that take, let's remind them of the leaked Telegram chats from a Telegram group that has over 120,000 Israeli citizens in it. This is a photo they sent in the Telegram. It was of Palestinians in Gaza praying for the martyrs, and it was sent into the Telegram group, and they said, "We noticed that you were hungry today and you haven't had dinner yet, so we brought you a large shipment of fresh baked goods straight from the shawarma of Gaza." This one was a video of an Israeli tank dragging a unalived Palestinian person, and they said, "Kudos to the soldiers who, despite the war, keep the beach clean from any unnecessary trash." They said this about a martyred person. Pretty sure this guy is a civilian, not even a soldier, but he posted a picture to the Telegram chat of him peeing on unalived bodies, and then he posted this photo of him stepping on the unalived bodies. This was sent into the Telegram. It was a young girl. I'm pretty sure she was under the rubble and they pulled her out. She was very injured from an airstrike, and they said, cry as long as you can until we... This is a young boy in Gaza collecting his unalived parents' body parts, and they said a young piglet vigorously collects hot and fresh litter to break the fast. This man asked, what did this young girl do to be unalived in Gaza? And they said she was born. Someone also said, why is he holding a monkey? Talking about an unalived toddler. And this one, just to remind you how racist Israelis are, there was a woman who had just came out from under the rubble, and they said, a black face doesn't mean she is a good cleaner. Don't pay her. They literally laughed as children were being unalived in Palestine, not expecting for it to turn around and be them.